We're in the coalition half of the 10 a.m. turn. We need to conduct some ill-advised cavalry charges simply because time is running out in the south. So we will have a look and see how this can go. We have three regiments of Nostiz cavalry here, here, and here. The Lancers on the right. Basically, we need to disrupt this rather large French formation that is settled outside of Telnitz. But the French cavalry is not going to let us do that. If we attempt to just dive right in, they will counter-charge, in all likelihood successfully, and prevent us from getting our charges home. So we're going to preemptively charge those two cavalry regiments so that we may hopefully open the way for the Lancers to sweep down. So we will mark our charges. We actually have a charge in another area of the field we're going to conduct as well, but we're going to defy the rules and just focus on the south here. So each of these Hussar regiments will charge in turn, and then we'll take on the Lancers. So I like to move my little charge marker. The 26th is going to attempt to counter-charge, or I guess reaction charge is the proper term. It's a simple morale check. They have a 26 morale, and they pass their check, and they reaction charge, 1 hex, and are now engaged. We'll do a similar charge here. He's going to reaction charge, another morale check, 24. He passes, moves 1 hex forward. Those Hussars move their next hex, and therefore they engage. So far so good. The final charge will be the Lancers. Now the objective here is to sweep in around this way and hopefully hit these guys. Now, it's a long way, but they can make it. One, change. I think in order to avoid as many, excuse me, I'm going to cheat a little. In order to avoid as many zones of control as possible, I have to come down here, cross the creek in front of those guns. Alternatively, I could try to do a circuitous route this way through here. Alright, that's what we're going to do. And I think we can make it the rest of the way easily to here. Now, at this point, that battalion is in line formation. These are his front hex sides here. He can't technically see that guy, so he can't technically roll to form square or anything like that. So he's going to have to try to stand in his current formation. Now, that's a bad deal. Even though he has Friant with him, he is a 22 morale. Friant is a 5. He's being charged in the flank by lancers, and miracle of miracles, they stand. So the lancers are now engaged. Well, we didn't rout anybody, so we will have to wait until the melee sequence to complete those. In the south center we have a similar situation. Time is short. We need to capture Koblenz, excuse me. And I want to clear some room there. So we have that large French battalion and these Russian dragoons. So we're going to charge that battalion. There's very little cavalry in the center. You can see some Cossacks over there, but they are useless against formed infantry. So we will move our first hex. We're at the bottom of a slope. I never know whether to start the reaction phase for infantry. Does it start when they declare the charge or when they make their first move? I don't know. I usually make them move first. Since they now have line of sight, rolling to form square at that range is perilous. So they are going to stand their ground in their current formation. The French battalion is a 25 morale. And they fail to disorder. So they will disorder in place and await the melee segment. Those are all the charges we want to undertake. So we will move forward with the coalition movement and then see what happens, see if we have any firefights we want to follow.